Get hooked on flipbooks and their timeless magic. Flipbooks are more than just simple paper animations. They're a delightful form of artisanal cinema. Each page acts like a moving frame, bringing images to life with just the flick of your thumb. You might think that with the rise of digital media, flipbooks would fade into obscurity, but they continue to charm audiences of all ages. The hands-on experience of creating and viewing a flipbook connects us to the art of storytelling in a unique way. The tactile sensation of turning pages makes it feel like you're participating in the animation yourself. Artists often use flipbooks to showcase their creativity, crafting everything from whimsical cartoons to intricate narratives. The nostalgia of flipbooks also appeals to many, reminding us of simpler times without screens. In a world increasingly dominated by digital entertainment, flipbooks stand out as a tangible reminder of the joy found in manual craftsmanship. So whether you're an artist or just curious, maybe it's time to explore this enchanting world of flipbooks. Believe it or not, Christmas movies can debut in summer. The 1947 film Miracle on 34th Street is a perfect example of this surprising strategy. When 20th Century Fox released the movie, they chose June for its premiere instead of the typical holiday season, thinking that summer crowds would help it succeed. To keep the Christmas theme hidden, they crafted ads that avoided mentioning the holiday and even used actors not featured in the film. Remarkably, this gamble paid off. Despite its unusual marketing, Miracle on 34th Street quickly gained popularity and became a beloved classic. Today, it's considered one of the most iconic holiday films, frequently watched by families each year. This unique history makes the film even more special, showcasing how tricky marketing can sometimes lead to unexpected success. Have you ever watched this heartwarming tale? Here's a wild fact about the Statue of Liberty. From 1886 to 1902, this iconic symbol stood not only as a beacon of freedom, but also served a crucial role as a federal lighthouse. Imagine the sight of Lady Liberty, her torch held high, guiding ships safely into the bustling New York harbor. During those years, her flame illuminated the dark waters, helping sailors navigate through tricky passages. This unique function of the statue added layers to her significance, blending a sense of hope and guidance for travelers arriving in America. While many saw her as a monument representing liberty and opportunity, she was also a practical tool ensuring vessels could find their way amidst the bustling activity of one of the busiest harbors in the world. As ships approached, they were greeted with the warm glow of her torch, which not only lit the way, but also symbolized the light of a new beginning for countless immigrants. How cool is it to think that a symbol of hope also played such a practical role in maritime safety? Did you know clocks can lose time in the mountains? This fascinating phenomenon occurs in Japan, where a clock that keeps time perfectly at sea level will actually lose 16 seconds each day when placed at an altitude of 1,200 meters. The culprit behind this surprising fact is gravity, which varies depending on your location. At higher altitudes, like in the mountains, the gravitational pull is slightly weaker than at sea level. This means that time itself can flow at a different rate, causing discrepancies in how accurately our clocks keep up. Scientists have studied this effect and found that the tiny changes in gravity can have noticeable impacts on timekeeping devices. So, when you're hiking in the beautiful Japanese mountains, you might just notice that your watch betrays you. This intriguing connection between gravity and time reveals how delicate and extraordinary our universe truly is. So the next time you venture up a mountain or even travel to a different part of the world, remember that the forces of nature can affect time in ways you might not expect. Prepare to be amazed by Mimi Choi's illusions. This Vancouver-based makeup artist has made a name for herself with her incredible surreal designs that seem to leap off the skin. Inspired by famous artists like Salvador Dali and MC Escher, Mimi creates makeup works that are not just face paint, but visual experiences. Her art often reflects her own life journeys, including challenging experiences like sleep paralysis. Imagine waking up, unable to move, and seeing mind-bending images. That's the reality that inspires her artwork, creating optical illusions that challenge how we perceive reality. From intricate designs that look like they're melting away to playful patterns that can confuse the eye, her work invites viewers to question what they think they see. Mimi's talent goes beyond traditional makeup artistry. She uses her canvases to tell stories and express emotions, turning faces into stunning masterpieces. So if you ever find yourself doubting what is real and what is an illusion, just take a look at Mimi Choi's jaw-dropping creations. What if I told you water can come from air? Imagine a machine that not only provides drinking water, but can also brew fresh coffee using just moisture in the atmosphere. The CuraPod machine is an incredible innovation designed specifically for arid regions where finding clean water is a challenge. It works by harnessing humidity, capturing those tiny water droplets in the air, and transforming them into pure, drinkable water. This technology is a game changer for communities struggling with water scarcity, allowing for daily hydration and even a comforting cup of coffee. As climate change continues to threaten freshwater supplies, machines like the CuraPod offer hope and practicality. It's not just about quenching thirst, but also about improving quality of life, fostering community, and promoting sustainability. Could this be the future of water supply? You won't believe this about the house edge. The concept of the house edge can really change how you play casino games like blackjack and roulette. In blackjack, a key rule is that the dealer wins ties. This means that if your card matches the dealer's, you don't win, which gives the house an advantage over time. Shift your focus to roulette, and you'll find that adding a 0 or even a double 0 to the wheel significantly boosts the house's advantage. These extra pockets contribute to more losing outcomes for players as they increase the overall chances of the house winning. That's why understanding the house edge is crucial for anyone who enjoys these games. So next time you sit down at a table or spin the wheel, remember these small but mighty rules that impact your chances of walking away a winner. Did you know narwhals have a magical tusk? This fascinating feature is actually an enlarged tooth, predominantly found in male narwhals. Imagine a tooth that can reach astonishing lengths of up to 3 meters. But there's more to this tusk than just size. It boasts about 10 million nerve endings, making it incredibly sensitive. Scientists believe this sensory capability helps narwhals detect changes in their environment, including temperature, pressure, and even the salinity of the water. While most male narwhals display a single impressive tusk, some boast 2. In contrast, a few individuals might have none at all. These mysterious sea creatures inhabit the icy waters of the Arctic, and their tusks have long been associated with legends and myths, often dubbed the unicorns of the sea. So next time you hear about these unique whales, remember their extraordinary tusks are more than just for show. They're vital tools in their underwater world. Curious about how these majestic animals thrive in freezing waters? Prepare to be amazed by clever butchers of Japan. In 17th century Japan, these crafty individuals faced a significant challenge: a ban on meat consumption driven by strong Buddhist beliefs. Instead of giving up, they embraced their ingenuity and rebranded meat as a type of medicine. By promoting it as a health benefit, they cleverly skirted around the restrictions while continuing to serve their customers. This unique marketing tactic not only allowed them to stay in business, but also revealed much about the culture and societal dynamics of the time. As butchers labeled their products as medicinal, they tapped into the mindfulness surrounding health, reinforcing the idea that food could nourish both the body and spirit. This fascinating twist in Japanese history shows just how creative people can be when faced with limitations. What other clever adaptations do you think history holds? Have you heard about Uber's new helicopter delivery service? In 2023, Uber took a bold leap into the skies by launching a helicopter service in the United States, aiming to change the game for express deliveries. This innovative service is all about speed and convenience, especially in bustling cities like Dallas and Los Angeles. Imagine ordering a package and having it whisked away by helicopter, arriving at your doorstep much faster than a traditional delivery. This not only saves time for busy customers, but also reduces the congestion on city roads, making urban life a little easier. With this new service, Uber is combining technology and logistics in a way that lets people get their products almost instantly. Whether it's last-minute gifts or urgent supplies, the helicopter option provides a unique solution tailored to the fast-paced needs of urban dwellers. As cities continue to evolve and grow, could this be just the beginning of aerial deliveries? The future of transportation seems to be taking flight. Here's a wild fact about Paint Stripper. This amazing chemical product is your go-to solution for removing old paint from wood, metal, or concrete surfaces. Whether you're restoring a vintage piece of furniture or changing the color of your home's exterior, Paint Stripper makes the job easier. You can choose between solvent-based or water-based formulas, which you apply with a brush. Once the paint starts to bubble, simply scrape it off with a spatula to reveal a fresh surface underneath. But while Paint Stripper is super effective, it's important to stay safe during your project. Always wear gloves to protect your skin and make sure you're in a well-ventilated area to avoid inhaling any chemicals. By taking these simple precautions, you can enjoy your restoration projects without worry. Next time you dive into painting or refurbishing, keep Paint Stripper in mind. It might just become your favorite tool. Are you ready to give your old items a brand new look? Did you know that Velcro can be silent? The US military has developed a special type of Velcro designed to create minimal noise. Traditional Velcro is famed for its satisfying ripping sound, a feature that can be detrimental in stealth operations where silence is crucial. In these scenarios, soldiers must navigate silently to avoid detection. This innovative variant effectively reduces the ripping noise by over 95%, allowing troops to maneuver quietly while fulfilling their missions. The success of this silent Velcro stems from advanced materials and design techniques that enable it to adhere securely without producing the loud, recognizable snap we're accustomed to. Picture a soldier creeping through a dense forest or a tactical unit executing a covert deployment. Every sound can make a significant difference. With this quieter version of Velcro, military forces can elevate their operational efficiency and maintain the critical element of surprise. This remarkable advancement doesn't stop at military applications. It holds promise for various industries, including outdoor equipment and fashion, that prioritize a more subdued design. Have you ever considered how a seemingly simple innovation like this could profoundly influence both strategic missions and everyday life? What if I told you Nero might still be alive? After the infamous Roman emperor Nero died in 68 AD, rumors swirled that he had faked his own death and was living in hiding. This strange conspiracy theory captivated many, allowing them to believe that the notorious ruler, known for his cruelty and tyranny, was still pulling the strings behind the scenes. The idea gained traction because Nero had made many enemies and was always a master of deception. His dramatic downfall left a power vacuum in the Roman Empire, making the idea of his return tantalizing to supporters yearning for his authoritarian style of governance. In fact, stories began circulating about sightings of Nero in distant lands, which fueled the belief that he was plotting a comeback. This fascinating mix of history and myth illuminates how even after a ruler's death, their legacy can continue to inspire intrigue and debate. Is it really true that coffee fights gallstones? Recent research suggests it might. A study conducted in 2019 found a fascinating link between coffee consumption and a reduced risk of gallstones. Gallstones are small, hard deposits that form in the gallbladder, sometimes causing intense pain and digestive issues. The study indicated that people who regularly drank coffee experienced a lower likelihood of developing these pesky stones. Coffee lovers may be excited to hear that their daily cup could come with some surprising health perks. While the exact reasons behind this protective effect aren't entirely clear, coffee's rich blend of antioxidants and other compounds might play a significant role. So next time you enjoy a warm cup, remember that your caffeine habit might be doing more than just waking you up. It could also be looking out for your gallbladder. Hard to believe, but hammers have a cheek? The side of a hammer is whimsically named the cheek, bringing a fun twist to the world of tools. When you think of a hammer, you might picture its head, claw, or handle, but the cheek is that flat side you often overlook. Traditionally, hammers have been used for driving nails, breaking apart materials, and even for some creative DIY projects. The cheek serves a purpose. It helps with balance and control while you work. This quirky term is part of a broader trend in tool terminology, where many names take on playful or unexpected meanings. For instance, the words like bit, the part that drills, and tang, the portion of a tool that connects it to its handle, make you appreciate the language of craftsmanship. So next time you pick up a hammer, remember its cheek and enjoy the little quirks that make tools so fascinating. Did you know strawberries can be different colors? Strawberries are delightful fruits that aren't just red. They come in striking shades like yellow, green, and even white. Each color signifies a unique stage of ripeness or hints at a different strawberry variety. For instance, white strawberries are fascinating because they lack the pigment responsible for the vibrant red that most of us are used to. This variety doesn't just look unique, it also tastes subtly sweet and can be quite refreshing. As strawberries ripen, they transform from green to yellow to the iconic red, with each stage revealing a distinct flavor and texture profile. This range of colors not only makes your fruit salad a feast for the eyes, but also provides an exciting assortment of tastes to explore. Next time you see strawberries at the market, why not take a moment to appreciate their colorful beauty? Did you know that koalas have unique fingerprints? These charming marsupials, found primarily in Australia, are not just adorable creatures with fluffy ears and cute noses. They also have a surprising trait that connects them to humans. Like our own fingerprints, each koala has its own distinct set of patterns on their digits. This means no two koalas are exactly alike when it comes to their fingerprints, adding to their individuality. Interestingly, even under a microscope, their fingerprints can look strikingly similar to human ones, making it hard to tell them apart. This unique characteristic not only captivates wildlife enthusiasts, but also aids in the study of these creatures. By examining their fingerprints, scientists can better understand koala population health and movement patterns. Who knew that these cuddly animals had such a fascinating feature? Believe it or not, jellyfish can clone themselves. The Cassiopeia jellyfish, fondly nicknamed the upside-down jellyfish, has a mind-blowing ability to regenerate. If you cut it into pieces, each piece can grow into a fully formed jellyfish. This incredible process of natural cloning showcases the remarkable adaptability of these creatures. Instead of succumbing to injuries, the Cassiopeia jellyfish transforms damage into an opportunity for reproduction. With its bell-shaped body often resting on the ocean floor, this jellyfish has special cells called nematocysts that help it capture food and defend itself. Its unique cloning ability allows populations to thrive in various marine environments, making it a vital part of ecosystems. Scientists study this fascinating life cycle to understand more about regeneration and its potential applications in medicine. Isn't it amazing how nature works? What other surprising abilities do you think marine life has? Why do asteroids have their own moons? More than 450 asteroids in space boast their own orbiting moons, a fascinating fact that highlights the complexity of our solar system. These moons, often called satellites, can vary significantly in size and shape, just like the asteroids themselves. Some are tiny, measuring only a few hundred meters, while others can be larger than buildings. The gravitational pull of the asteroid can capture and hold on to these smaller bodies, creating a mini-system within the vastness of space. Scientists believe that these moons can provide valuable insights into the formation and evolution of celestial bodies. For example, studying their orbits helps researchers understand the asteroid's mass and structural integrity. The presence of moons also raises intriguing questions about how these systems formed. Did they result from collisions, or did they coalesce together in the early days of the solar system? With more discoveries happening all the time, who knows what else we might learn about these enchanting cosmic neighbors? Did you know Apple's iPhone sales skyrocketed by 2015? In 2010, Apple sold around 40 million iPhones over the entire year, showcasing its growing popularity. Fast forward to 2015, and the company achieved a remarkable milestone by selling 4 million iPhones in just 1 week. This surge highlights a dramatic increase in consumer demand for smartphones, and iPhones became the must-have tech accessory. Several factors contributed to this explosive growth. Innovative features, sleek designs, and the introduction of new models that captivated buyers. With the rise of social media and mobile apps, People crave powerful devices that could keep up with their digital lifestyles. The leap from annual sales in the millions to weekly sales in the millions underscores how fast technology can evolve and how consumer tastes can shift, making the iPhone a cultural icon and a staple in everyday life. What do you think drove this amazing growth? Is it really true that cookies change forever? Ruth Wakefield, an inventive baker, created the iconic chocolate chip cookie in the 1930s at her Toll House Inn in Massachusetts. But her genius didn't stop there. In a remarkable twist, Ruth sold her chocolate chip cookie recipe to Nestlé in exchange for a lifetime supply of chocolate. This clever deal not only ensured she could keep her kitchen stocked, but also played a major role in spreading the cookie's fame. After Nestlé began printing the recipe on its chocolate packages, the popularity of chocolate chip cookies soared across America and beyond. Families and friends embraced this delightful treat, making it a staple in households everywhere. With its crispy edges and soft, gooey chocolate centers, the chocolate chip cookie quickly turned into the ultimate comfort food. Today, you can find countless variations and recipes, but it all began with Ruth's sweet exchange. How did a simple recipe evolve into a beloved classic cherished by millions? Here's something incredible about celery. This crunchy green vegetable isn't just a tasty snack, it's also a unique low-calorie food that can even help with weight management. Celery contains so few calories that the energy required to chew and digest it is greater than the calories you gain from eating it. In fact, munching on celery can feel like a mini workout for your jaw. This makes it an interesting addition to your diet, especially if you're looking for ways to stay healthy while satisfying your snack cravings. You can enjoy celery on its own or pair it with dips like hummus or peanut butter for a delicious treat. Plus, it's packed with vitamins and minerals, so you're not just burning calories. You're also getting a wholesome boost. Why not add it to your next meal for a crunchy twist? Here's what actually happens when beetles take over. The Coleoptera order, which includes beetles, is the largest group of insects, boasting over 400,000 known species. Can you believe that beetles make up nearly 40% of all insect species? These incredible creatures have adapted to thrive in almost every environment on Earth, from the depths of rainforests to the arid Sahara Desert. Their incredible diversity means they come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, each uniquely suited to their habitat. Some beetles are fantastic pollinators, while others play a crucial role in breaking down dead plant and animal material, recycling nutrients back into the ecosystem. Imagine a world without beetles. They help maintain the balance of nature. Exploring the various species can reveal astonishing facts, like how some can lift many times their body weight or even emit light. What will you discover about these fascinating insects? You might be shocked to learn that Buffalo guessing game amazed everyone. In 1906, a fascinating competition took place where over 800 participants tried their luck at guessing the weight of a buffalo. This wasn't just a fun activity, it was a showcase of remarkable guesswork. What's truly impressive is that one keen observer guessed the exact weight, while the average of all guesses was astonishingly close, within just 0.8% of the actual figure. This event highlighted how people can often make surprisingly accurate estimations based on their instincts, knowledge, or even just pure luck. The public's interest in this Guess the Weight challenge not only demonstrated their curiosity about animals, but also captured the excitement of competition. Imagine the thrill of being that one precise guesser amidst hundreds of others. What factors do you think helped them get so close to the right answer? Get ready to explore Tesla's towering 10-foot wheels. An experimental Tesla vehicle has been outfitted with giant wheels that soar over 10 feet, showcasing how this bold modification alters a vehicle's performance dramatically. These massive wheels aren't just for show, they provide the electric sedan with a unique capability to glide over potholes and navigate sharp curves with surprising ease. Imagine driving a car that can handle bumps in the road more smoothly than traditional vehicles. This innovative design challenges our ideas about vehicle stability and handling, opening exciting possibilities for the future of automotive technology. As engineers explore the effects of such radical changes, they may unlock new pathways for safer and more resilient vehicles. Could this be the next step in electric vehicle evolution? Tesla's daring design invites us to think about what rides might look like in the years to come. Have you ever wondered why MOSFETs are everywhere? Since its invention in 1959, the MOSFET, metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor, has completely transformed electronics. This tiny transistor is the backbone of modern technology, found in everything from smartphones to laptops and even your refrigerator. With over 13 sextillion units produced, it has outnumbered all other manufactured objects in history. The reason for its immense popularity lies in its efficiency and ability to switch electrical currents rapidly. As devices became more compact and powerful, MOSFETs made it possible to create smaller, faster, and more energy-efficient electronics. Imagine your favorite gadgets functioning seamlessly while using less power. That's the magic of MOSFET technology at work. So next time you use your device, remember, the MOSFET not only powers it, but also has reshaped our digital world. Did you know T-Rex and Stegosaurus never met? The fascinating truth is that these two iconic dinosaurs lived millions of years apart. Stegosaurus roamed the Earth during the late Jurassic period, around 150 million years ago, while Tyrannosaurus rex strutted onto the scene much later, in the late Cretaceous period, about 68 to 66 million years ago. This means there's a whopping 80 million year gap between Stegosaurus and T-Rex. In fact, this span is actually longer than the time between T-Rex's existence and today. It's astonishing to realize that while we think of them as classic dinosaurs, their time on Earth didn't overlap at all. So what did life look like during those millions of years in between? Different plants and animals thrived as continents shifted and climates changed. Dinosaurs evolved, creating diverse species adapted to their environments. Imagining a world where these magnificent creatures roamed at different times helps us appreciate the vastness of Earth's history and evolution. Hard to believe, but kids grow faster in spring. Recent research reveals a fascinating trend. Children often experience growth spurts more frequently during the spring months. What could be behind this seasonal boost? Well, several factors come into play. Longer daylight hours in spring lead to increased outdoor activities, which means children are more active and likely to eat better. This combination can enhance nutrient intake, fueling their bodies for growth. Additionally, spring triggers important hormonal changes that heighten the production of growth hormones. Many parents notice their kids outgrowing shoes and clothes almost overnight during this season, making it a prime time for shopping sprees. This intriguing connection between springtime and faster growth has sparked curiosity among scientists and parents alike. So as the flowers bloom and the days grow longer, it seems our little ones are also blossoming into taller versions of themselves. Let's uncover the truth about probiotics. Probiotics are not just another health buzzword. They are live microorganisms, often called good bacteria, that can work wonders for your gut health. When you consume enough probiotics, they help keep your gut microbiome in balance, promoting the growth of beneficial bacteria while keeping harmful ones at bay. This balance is essential because it can affect everything from digestion to your immune system. You can find probiotics in delicious fermented foods like yogurt, which many of us enjoy for breakfast, and in tangy options like kimchi and sauerkraut, which add flavor and health benefits to our meals. For those who prefer a more concentrated dose, there are also probiotic supplements available. So next time you think about gut health, remember these little heroes in your food. Could they be the secret to feeling better? Did you know that blood rain can really happen? This unusual phenomenon occurs when strong winds kick up sand particles from deserts and carry them high into the atmosphere. When these tiny particles mix with rain, they can create a reddish tint that makes the water look like it's bleeding. Primarily seen in arid regions, blood rain can happen during severe dust storms. It's not actually blood, of course, but the effect can be striking and eerie. The sand, often from sources like the Sahara Desert, gets propelled into storm clouds far away, sometimes traveling hundreds of miles before mingling with precipitation. When the rain falls, it can stain surfaces a rusty color, leaving people puzzled and amazed. So next time you see a strange rain, remember the fascinating connection between dust and weather. Believe it or not, black snow is real in Kuzbas. In southwestern Siberia, a strange phenomenon occurs when coal particles from nearby factories and mines mix with snow, transforming its usual white blanket into a dark, sooty cover. This black snow isn't just a curious sight, it raises significant environmental concerns. When the snow is tainted with coal dust, it changes the local landscape and can severely impact people's health. Breathing in coal particles can lead to respiratory issues and other health problems for those living in Kuzbas. As a result, authorities are stepping in to address this alarming issue, looking for ways to mitigate the effects of industrial pollution on both the environment and public health. They are implementing stricter regulations and promoting cleaner alternatives to coal to combat the impact of climate change. Black snow serves as a stark reminder of how industrial activity can alter natural systems and the urgent need for sustainable practices in our modern world. So how will Kuzbas tackle this unique challenge? Here's what actually happens when you meet Henry the crocodile. At the Croc World Conservation Center in South Africa, Henry, the oldest recorded crocodile, has become a living legend. Celebrating his 124th birthday in December 2024, Henry isn't just old, he's enormous too, weighing over 100 pounds and stretching 16 feet long. Since arriving at the park in 1985, he has captivated visitors with his imposing size and calm demeanor. Every day you can spot him basking in the sun, his scales glistening, while curious onlookers gather around. Henry's lengthy life offers fascinating insights into crocodilian behavior and conservation efforts. His presence raises awareness about habitat preservation, reminding everyone of the importance of protecting these ancient creatures. So if you ever find yourself at the park, don't miss the chance to meet this remarkable reptile and witness a piece of living history. What happens when faith clashes with family love? In a striking case from Tennessee, a church expelled a devoted member after she had served for 60 years. The reason? Her unwavering support for her lesbian daughter. This mother faced a difficult choice when the church demanded that she publicly condemn her daughter's identity. Instead of bowing to pressure, she chose to prioritize love and acceptance, a decision that sparked intense discussions about the complex relationship between faith and family loyalty. For many, this incident raises critical questions. Should religious beliefs dictate personal relationships? How can a community balance adherence to doctrine with compassion for individuals? The mother's stand reflects a growing movement where people advocate for inclusivity and understanding within their faith communities. As more families navigate similar challenges, stories like this encourage open dialogue and highlight the importance of unconditional love, prompting us all to consider how we would react in such circumstances. How do we define loyalty when faced with conflicting values? You might be shocked to learn that we see green best. This fascinating fact reveals that humans have evolved to detect more shades of green than any other color. Imagine wandering through a lush forest where every rustle and shadow could mean danger. Early humans needed to spot predators hiding among leaves and grasses, making it crucial to distinguish between countless shades of green. This ability showcases an evolutionary adaptation that prioritized survival over mere beauty. It's not just about what looks pretty, it's about staying alive. While colors like red and blue can be vibrant and eye-catching, they simply weren't as essential for survival in our ancestral environments. Our eyes have developed nuances that allow us to see subtle differences in greens, enhancing our ability to navigate complex landscapes. So next time you stroll through nature, think about how your eyes are finely tuned to the greens around you. You won't believe this about The Office's theme song. The catchy tune that plays at the opening of each episode was performed by a band called the Scrantones. Their vibrant music perfectly captures the quirky and awkward charm of office life, bringing the everyday experiences of workers to life on screen. Fans often hum along to the song, which has become iconic and instantly recognizable. The Scrantones created a lively vibe that stands in stark contrast to the mundane settings many people find themselves in during their workdays. This energetic theme not only sets the tone for the show, but also evokes a sense of nostalgia for many viewers who relate to the humor and mishaps depicted in the series. Whether you're a devoted fan of The Office or just someone who enjoys a good theme song, the Scrantones delivered a composition that transformed how we view our daily grind. Why exactly does this building stand out in Surga? The building in Surga, Bagai Pecinta Alam, captures everyone's attention with its creative design that beautifully combines aesthetics and functionality. This architectural gem is not just about looks. It's built with a keen sense of environmental awareness. Its design takes into account natural factors such as sunlight, wind patterns, and local wildlife, making it a perfect example of sustainable architecture. Large windows provide ample natural light, reducing the need for artificial illumination, while strategically placed overhangs protect against the sun's harsh rays. The materials used are eco-friendly, ensuring that the building harmonizes with its surroundings rather than disrupts them. This innovative approach not only enhances the beauty of the landscape, but also serves as a model for future constructions. So when we think about how we build our spaces, shouldn't we follow this inspiring example? Did you know albatrosses choose same-sex partners? Recent observations reveal that some albatrosses engage in lifelong same-sex partnerships. One breeding colony even reported that a remarkable 31% of the pairs were female. These loving partnerships go beyond mere companionship. They play a significant role in raising chicks. Both partners share responsibilities, from building nests to feeding the little ones, showcasing how nature embraces diverse behaviors that enhance the chances of survival. By collaborating, these albatross couples ensure their offspring thrive in the challenging environment of the ocean. This phenomenon challenges traditional views on relationships and highlights the rich tapestry of life in the animal kingdom. It's fascinating to see how love and cooperation can take many forms, leading to stronger family units in the wild. This behavior not only enriches the social dynamics among albatrosses, but also invites us to reconsider our understanding of relationships in the natural world. How many other species might be exhibiting similar behaviors we have yet to discover? Hard to believe, but ice cream can cause pain. This phenomenon, known as spina palatin ganglia neuralgia, happens when you eat ice cream too quickly. The sharp, sudden pain often surprises people, making them freeze mid-bite. What's going on? When something extremely cold, like ice cream, touches the roof of your mouth, it triggers a reaction in the nerves there. These nerves send signals to your brain, creating a brief but intense sensation of discomfort. The brain receives this as pain because it's a response to the quick temperature change. It's a reminder that even delicious treats come with their quirks. Luckily, this pain usually fades away quickly, so you can get back to enjoying your favorite flavors. Just remember to take smaller bites next time to avoid that unexpected jolt. Ever thought of ice cream as a potential pain trigger? Guess what really drives computer memory innovations? In the early days of computing, tiny magnetic rings called ferrite cores were the key players behind data storage. More than just simple loops, these donut-shaped rings worked wonders by harnessing magnetism to hold information. Imagine wires crisscrossing through these small cores, each one capable of storing data as long as a magnetic field was present. This brilliant design allowed computers to retain information without needing power all the time, making them remarkably efficient for their time. Although modern technology has evolved far beyond ferrite cores, understanding their role helps us appreciate how far we've come in the world of computing. Today, we rely on advanced solid-state drives and cloud storage, but it all began with these simple yet effective magnetic rings. Isn't it amazing how innovation builds on the past? Prepare to be amazed by allodynia and its effects. This fascinating condition flips the normal rules of pain on their head. Imagine brushing your arm lightly only to feel a wave of pain. That's allodynia for you. It often emerges due to other health issues like diabetes, shingles, fibromyalgia, or even migraines. When these conditions affect your nervous system, they can cause your body to misinterpret harmless stimuli as painful. Picture a world where a gentle touch feels like a sharp poke. Seemingly harmless actions become unbearable. This mystery of the nervous system can be frustrating, but understanding it is the first step toward managing the discomfort. Treatments often focus on the underlying condition or try to retrain the nervous system, offering hope for many sufferers. How can we further explore this puzzling pain phenomenon? Is it really true that Batman has river roots? The iconic name Batman doesn't just come from comic books or movies. It has a fascinating origin linked to the Batman River. This river flows through a region in Turkey, specifically in the southeastern part of the country. The name itself is believed to be derived from the ancient word Batmana, which means a place where the waters flow. It's pretty amazing to think that the world-renowned superhero shares his name with a natural landmark. The Batman River has been an important resource for local communities and wildlife, providing water for agriculture and recreational activities. As you think about the adventures of Bruce Wayne and his alter ego, remember that this unique connection to nature adds an extra layer of storytelling. So the next time you hear the name Batman, you can impress your friends with this neat tidbit about the river, showing how intertwined geography and pop culture can be. Who would have thought a river could inspire a superhero? You won't believe this about the Monaco Grand Prix. In the 1996 race, only 3 brave Formula One cars made it to the finish line, while the rest faced a series of tough challenges that forced them to retire. This unusual outcome has become legendary and is frequently featured in documentaries, showcasing just how unpredictable racing can be. The infamous street circuit in Monaco is known for its tight corners and challenging terrain, making it a real test for both drivers and their machines. Between mechanical failures and crashes, the race was a dramatic spectacle that left fans on the edge of their seats. Drivers like Damon Hill and Jacques Villeneuve managed to navigate the treacherous track, skillfully avoiding mishaps that plagued their competitors. This race serves as a reminder that in Formula One, anything can happen, highlighting the fine line between triumph and disaster on the racetrack. Believe it or not, Iceland has no public railway system. This is quite unusual for a developed nation, where trains are typically a popular mode of transport. Instead, Icelanders rely heavily on cars to get around, making driving the main way people travel across this stunning island. Though there have been talks about creating a railway line linking the capital city, Reykjavik, to the airport, these plans have yet to take shape. The absence of trains means that the breathtaking landscapes, from glaciers to geysers, are mostly explored by car. Hitting the road offers a unique opportunity to enjoy the natural beauty that Iceland is famous for. If you're planning a visit, it's essential to consider renting a car, as public transport options are limited. Some bus services exist, but they don't cover all the remote areas that make Iceland so special. This fascinating transportation situation raises questions. Could a railway system help reduce traffic and pollution in the future? Or will the charm of Iceland's open roads hold strong? Curious about your cat's paw preference? A fascinating 2009 study revealed that most female cats tend to show a preference for using their right paw, while male cats often lean towards their left. This intriguing finding suggests a potential connection between a cat's gender and its pawedness. Researchers believe that testosterone levels in male cats might influence their tendency to favor the left paw, while female cats, often exhibiting more right-pawed behavior, might not experience the same hormonal effects. This gender-based difference in paw preference not only sheds light on the unique behaviors of our feline friends, but also opens the door to understanding how biology can affect everyday activities in animals. So next time you see your cat reaching for something, take a moment to wonder which paw it prefers, right or left. It just might give you insights into their biology. Prepare to be amazed by Japan's giant hornets. These remarkable insects are infamous for their impressive size and ferocious nature. Measuring up to 2 inches long, they can deliver a painful sting filled with venom so potent that it has the ability to melt human skin. This venom contains a mix of toxic compounds that can cause intense pain, swelling, and in rare cases, allergic reactions that could be fatal. Japan's giant hornets primarily hunt other insects, making them essential in controlling pest populations. Despite their scary reputation, these hornets are a natural part of Japan's ecosystem. Unfortunately, they can also pose dangers to beekeepers, as a single hornet can wipe out an entire hive in a matter of hours. So while encountering one of these hornets might send shivers down your spine, Understanding their role in the environment can help us respect the balance of nature in Japan. Can you believe the infinity symbol is that old? This iconic symbol, which looks like a sideways figure 8, was introduced by the English mathematician John Wallis in 1655. Wallis had a sharp mind for mathematics, and he wanted to express the idea of something endless or limitless. The symbol has come to represent not just mathematical concepts, but also ideas like eternity and boundlessness in various cultures around the world. Imagine how a simple shape can convey such profound meanings. Over the centuries, the infinity symbol has found its way into art, jewelry, and popular culture, often used to symbolize everlasting love or the endless cycle of life. The concept of infinity itself is fascinating. It challenges our understanding of numbers and space, opening up realms of thought where traditional limits don't apply. So the next time you see that little loop, remember it's more than just a symbol. It's a gateway into the infinite possibilities of mathematics and beyond. Surprisingly, it's a fact that BMW's logo tells a story. The iconic circular design of the BMW logo is divided into blue and white quadrants, which represent the colors of the Bavarian flag. BMW, founded in 1916 in Bavaria, initially focused on building aircraft engines. The logo was originally crafted to resemble a spinning propeller, highlighting this aviation heritage. As the company transitioned into luxury automobiles, the logo evolved to symbolize precision engineering and high-performance vehicles. Today, the BMW logo is more than just a pretty emblem. It's recognized worldwide as a badge of quality and innovation in automotive design. BMW's commitment to excellence is reflected in both their logo and their cars, making it a standout symbol in the world of luxury vehicles. Isn't it fascinating how a logo can convey so much history and meaning? This might surprise you, a punctuation mark for irony. The percontation point is a fascinating piece of punctuation history, designed to indicate sarcasm or irony. Proposed by printer Henry Denham in the 1580s, this unique mark aimed to provide clarity in written communication, much like how we use emojis today. Imagine reading a sentence and instantly knowing whether it's meant to be taken seriously or with a wink. Although the percontation point never caught on, its creative spirit lives on in our digital age, where emojis and GIFs fill the gaps left by the written word. In a time when expression often gets lost through text, Denham's innovation reminds us that communication is about tone as well as meaning. What if the world embraced more punctuation like this one? The exploration of language continues to evolve, constantly seeking new ways to convey feelings and nuances. Did you know that emojis started in Japan in the 1990s? Back then, Shigetaka Kurita designed the first emoji set as small pictorial icons to help people express emotions and ideas in digital messages. This original set featured simple images like hearts, smiling faces, and various weather symbols. As technology advanced, so did emojis. They became an essential part of mobile communication, capturing feelings and adding visual flair to our text-based conversations. Today, millions of people around the world use emojis to convey humor, sadness, love, and everything in between, often making conversations feel more personal and lively. The evolution of emojis reflects the way we communicate in the digital age, blending technology and emotion in ways that were once only possible with words. Can you imagine texting without emojis? Let's uncover the truth about living in Iceland. Life on this stunning island comes with unique challenges. Iceland, known for its breathtaking landscapes and vibrant culture, faces difficulties in sustaining living conditions due to its harsh climate and limited natural resources. The cold winters and unpredictable weather make agriculture a tough venture, often leading to a reliance on imports for food and goods. Energy, however, tells a different story. Iceland harnesses its abundant geothermal and hydroelectric power sources, providing clean energy solutions for its population. The government and citizens are also innovative, working hard to combat high living costs and improve housing options. Supporting local industries and embracing sustainability are key to building a resilient future. So how do people adapt to these challenges while enjoying the majestic beauty of their homeland? The creativity of Icelanders shines through their solutions. Did you know Clint Dempsey raps under the name Deuce? Many fans recognize Clint Dempsey as an amazing professional footballer, but he also has a surprising side hustle. In 2006, while he was still on the pitch, Dempsey dropped an album titled The Deuce. This album showcases his talent as a rapper, featuring songs that highlight his personal experiences and perspectives on life, sports, and rap culture. Dempsey's dual career combines the worlds of football and music, allowing him to express himself creatively off the field. His catchy beats and relatable lyrics capture the essence of what inspires him, whether he's scoring goals or creating music. Dempsey's artistic journey is a reminder that athletes often have hidden talents beyond their sports. So what do you think? Could we see more athletes diving into the music scene like Dempsey has? Unbelievable feats of Guillaume Fontaine in slacklining. Guillaume Fontaine, a remarkable circus performer from Sherbrooke, Quebec, has pushed the boundaries of slacklining since 2015. He achieved a groundbreaking world record in 2018 for the longest high line traverse without falling, a feat that takes not only incredible balance, but also immense courage. Imagine walking on a tightrope high above the ground with nothing but air beneath you. But that's not all. He also holds the record for the longest distance traveled on a unicycle while slacklining, showcasing his not only athleticism, but also creativity. Fontaine's passion for this thrilling sport elevates it beyond just a performance. He combines artistry and gravity-defying skills to inspire others to pursue their dreams. Whether you're an adventure seeker or just someone who appreciates unique talents, Fontaine's achievements are nothing short of awe-inspiring. What will he do next? Each challenge he takes on pushes the limits of what's possible and keeps us all on the edge of our seats. Surprising facts about our growing nose and ears. Did you know that while your eyes stay the same size from the moment you're born, your nose and ears never stop growing? That's right. From childhood through adulthood, the nose and ears are influenced by gravity and the body's ongoing changes, which can make them appear larger over time. This growth happens because of cartilage, a flexible tissue that makes up a significant part of these features. And as we age, the effects of gravity can cause this cartilage to elongate and sag. Interestingly, the skin on our face also loses elasticity, which further contributes to the changes in appearance. As a result, many people notice their ears and noses become more prominent as they age. This fact might come as a surprise, especially since we often associate growth with childhood only. So next time you look in the mirror, remember your eyes are just as they were at birth, while your nose and ears keep evolving throughout your life. Here's a wild fact about pupophobia. This unusual fear stems from the Latin word for doll, and it can really take hold during childhood. Pupophobia is the intense fear of puppets and can bring on feelings of anxiety and distress. Imagine being a child at a birthday party, excited about the cake and games, when suddenly a puppet show starts. For some kids, that friendly-looking puppet might feel more like a creepy intruder, triggering panic. Many children experience fears as a normal part of growing up. But for those with pupophobia, the idea that these inanimate figures could be alive makes the fear very real. It's fascinating how our minds can shape fears based on our perceptions and experiences. Understanding this phobia can help parents and caregivers provide comfort and support to children facing it. In fact, a gentle introduction to puppets, such as showing them how they are just toys, can help ease this fear. Have you ever encountered a puppet that gave you an uneasy feeling? Did you know about this unique German club game? In Germany, a popular game brings together friends and families, often played on sunny days in quaint parks. This game, typically involving a ball, embodies a specific type of play commonly found in relaxed environments. It's not just confined to Germany, though. One of the islands also shares a name with this particular style. Imagine small waves gently lapping at the shore and a bright green lawn stretching out under a clear sky. This picturesque setting creates an atmosphere of joy, camaraderie, and civilization where everyone feels welcome. Laughter and friendly competition fill the air as participants engage in the game, showcasing their skills while sharing stories and making new memories. The holistic experience fosters a strong sense of community, highlighting the importance of leisure and togetherness in our lives. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned player, this cherished game proves to be a wonderful way to connect with others and enjoy the beauty of simple pleasures. Would you join in the fun? Is it really true that vitamin C can cure cancer? Linus Pauling, a renowned chemist and two-time Nobel laureate, stirred quite a debate with his bold claims about vitamin C. He passionately argued that high doses of this vitamin could be a powerful weapon against cancer, believing it could boost the immune system and fight tumors. This idea captivated many, leading people to wonder if a simple vitamin could be a cure. However, despite Pauling's fame and authority, robust scientific studies did not back his claims. Many researchers found no clear evidence that high doses of vitamin C have any effect on cancer treatment. Ironically, even as he promoted this controversial stance, Pauling himself battled prostate cancer, ultimately passing away from the disease. His story invites us to question the complexities of medicine and the important difference between hope and scientific evidence. Could his passionate belief have been more about hope than fact? Did you know that Typhoid Mary never showed symptoms? This is the story of Mary Mallon, an Irish cook who unknowingly carried the typhoid bacteria. In the early 1900s, she worked in various households in New York, where her cooking led to over 50 confirmed cases of typhoid fever. Despite being perfectly healthy, Mary was contagious, spreading the disease to others through her food. Public health officials grew alarmed as outbreaks were traced back to her, prompting them to act. In 1907, she became one of the first asymptomatic carriers to be isolated for the safety of the public. This enforced quarantine lasted for nearly 3 decades, during which Mary battled with her identity as a dangerous person. Her story raises important questions about public health ethics. Should someone be isolated if they pose a risk without even knowing it? Have you ever marveled at glowing super trees? Gardens by the Bay in Singapore showcases these stunning structures, which are not just a treat for the eyes, but also serve important ecological functions. Standing up to 16 stories tall, these vertical gardens are adorned with over 200 species of plants and flowers. At night, they transform into a dazzling light show, glowing brightly and enchanting visitors. The super trees collect rainwater, help cool the surrounding air, and even supply energy through solar panels. This blend of nature and technology makes Gardens by the Bay a symbol of Singapore's commitment to sustainability. It's a place where you can enjoy the beauty of nature while also learning about the importance of protecting our environment. Have you experienced the magic of these super trees for yourself? This might surprise you. Archery was mandatory in medieval England. In 1363, King Edward III issued a law that required all men aged 17 to 60 to practice archery regularly. This surprising decree aimed to ensure that England was prepared for military conflicts, which were quite common during that era. With the rise of warfare, having a skilled archery force was crucial for the kingdom's defense. Men were encouraged to prioritize their archery practice over leisure activities, including popular games like soccer. And imagine swapping your favorite weekend sport for hours of shooting arrows. The significant emphasis on archery reflects how deeply military readiness influenced daily life during the medieval period. Communities often set up practice ranges, and local competitions sprung up to boost skills. So the next time you think of medieval knights, remember that behind their armor were countless archers, honing their craft to protect their land. Have you ever wondered why helium makes your voice squeaky? When you inhale helium, you change the way sound waves travel from your vocal cords. Helium is much less dense than the oxygen we usually breathe, which allows sound waves to move faster. This speed boost creates the higher-pitched, comical voice that many of us recognize from funny moments at parties or events. Normally, air is mostly made up of nitrogen and oxygen, which are denser than helium. When sound travels through these gases, it slows down, giving our voices a lower tone. But once helium enters your lungs, it shifts everything. The result? A delightful squeak that can make anyone laugh. This quirky change showcases how different gases can dramatically alter our everyday experiences. So the next time you find yourself with a helium balloon, remember the science behind your new voice. Did you know laundry detergent is a hot commodity? This might sound shocking, but items like Tide are becoming prime targets for thieves. The demand for laundry detergent is high, and it's surprisingly easy to resell. Criminals have discovered that these everyday products can be exchanged for cash or even other illegal goods like drugs. It's basically turned into a form of currency on the black market. Imagine a world where a simple bottle of detergent could hold as much value as cash. This trend skyrocketed during the pandemic when many people stayed home and cleaning supplies flew off the shelves. Retailers have faced losses as thieves know that products like Tide are both in demand and have a high resale value. While it may seem trivial, the situation highlights how essential common items have become. So next time you see that vibrant blue bottle on the shelf, remember it's not just laundry detergent. It's also a sought-after item on the streets. How did something as simple as detergent end up in the middle of such a complicated situation? Have you ever wondered about the first carat ever? In 2009, the world witnessed a groundbreaking moment in gemstone history, the introduction of permankarat, the very first carat. This milestone isn't just a matter of measurement. It's deeply tied to the Garna Pascuno community, where the carat concept originated. The name permankarat signifies more than just a new unit. It represents cultural heritage, pride, and a connection to the Earth's treasures. Each carat, defined as 200 milligrams, helps measure the weight of gemstones, making it easier for buyers and sellers to communicate value. The community of Garna Pascuno embraced this innovation, blending tradition with modern commerce. Today, when purchasing gemstones, remember that each carat carries a story, one that began in a small community with roots in Earth's beauty. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can have such a big impact? Believe it or not, snow leopards can't roar. Unlike their big cat cousins, such as lions and tigers, these beautiful felines have a unique calling style. Snow leopards can produce a range of sounds, including growls, purrs, and chuffing, but they lack the ability to roar. This absence is primarily due to their vocal cord structure, which is adapted to the mountainous habitats of Central and South Asia, where they reside. These magnificent animals rely on their communication skills to navigate their rugged terrain, using softer calls to maintain social bonds or signal to their young. Snow leopards are solitary creatures, and their vocalizations play a crucial role in keeping in touch with each other, especially during the mating season. Protecting these elusive cats is vital as they face threats from habitat loss and poaching. So next time you think of big cats, remember the snow leopard's gentle voice and celebrate its unique charm. Here's a wild fact about wildlife habitats. Did you know that countless species of wildlife call different regions of our planet home? From the snowy Arctic filled with polar bears to the dense rainforest teeming with colorful frogs, every ecosystem plays a crucial role in supporting various forms of life. For instance, the African savanna is famous for its towering giraffes and mighty elephants, while coral reefs beneath the ocean waves showcase a vibrant underwater world with fish of all shapes and sizes. Each environment provides unique resources and challenges, influencing how species adapt and thrive. Sadly, many habitats face threats from climate change, pollution, and deforestation, putting the survival of these incredible animals at risk. By understanding the diversity and importance of wildlife habitats, we can work to protect them for future generations. How can you contribute to preserving these amazing ecosystems? Guess what really drives the largest volcano? Tamu Massif is the biggest volcano in the Pacific Ocean, and it's quite a sight. Imagine a volcanic formation so enormous that it's roughly the size of Great Britain. Located about 994 miles east of Japan, this underwater giant stretches out for miles, making it a true marvel of geology. Its summit lies approximately 6,496 feet below the surface, hidden from the everyday observer's gaze. But what's fascinating is how Tamu Massif formed. It's created by a series of volcanic eruptions that happened over millions of years, layering lava and creating a massive shield structure. These shield volcanoes are known for their broad, gently sloping sides and, unlike the steep profiles of their more explosive cousins, they quietly build up over time. Scientists study Tamu Massif to learn more about underwater volcanic activity, which can influence oceanic ecosystems and even global climate patterns. Could this hidden giant hold secrets to Earth's volcanic past and our planet's evolution? Let's uncover the truth about General Sherman. General Sherman is not just any tree, it's the largest single trunk tree in the world by volume, standing majestically in Sequoia National Park, California. This giant sequoia, a remarkable symbol of natural history, is over 2,300 years old. Imagine what it has witnessed over the centuries, from the rise and fall of civilizations to the changing climate of our planet. Towering at nearly 275 feet tall and boasting a trunk that measures around 36 feet in diameter, General Sherman dwarfs most trees you might encounter. Its massive trunk contains an astounding volume of wood, more than any other living tree on Earth. The park itself is a treasure trove of biodiversity, with other towering sequoias and diverse wildlife making their home here. Protecting such giants is important for our planet, as they play a crucial role in carbon storage and providing habitats. Whether you're a nature lover or just curious about the wonders of the natural world, visiting General Sherman is an awe-inspiring experience that connects us to the history of the Earth. Prepare to be amazed by toilet flushing music. Did you know that most toilets produce a tune when they flush? In fact, the sound that many toilets make happens to be in the musical key of E-flat. While it might seem surprising, this quirky detail has to do with how flushing mechanisms work and the shape of the toilet itself. When you pull the handle, water rushes down and causes the bowl to create this unique note. If you listen closely the next time you flush, you might even start to notice this little melody. It adds a fun twist to a mundane activity. Imagine sharing this fascinating tidbit with your friends and family. Who knew our bathrooms could deliver unexpected harmonies? So next time you use the loo, will you take a moment to enjoy the E-flat symphony? Let's uncover the truth about incredible pressure sensors. These amazing devices have transformed how we interact with the world around us. Pressure sensors can detect tiny changes in pressure, making them essential in various applications. For instance, they're often used in weather stations to monitor atmospheric changes, allowing us to predict storms and temperature fluctuations. But that's not all. Pressure sensors also play a crucial role in everyday items like igniters. When you press a lighter, it's the pressure sensor that detects your action and produces a small spark to ignite the fuel. This technology is behind everything from simple kitchen lighters to more complex safety equipment in industrial settings. By constantly monitoring pressure levels in machinery, these sensors help prevent accidents and failures. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can have such a big impact on our daily lives? Here's a wild fact about language and direction. Some languages, like those spoken by the Australian Aboriginal people, completely skip the terms left and right. Instead, they rely on cardinal directions like north, south, east, and west. Imagine navigating your world without those everyday words we often take for granted. This unique approach makes speakers exceptionally aware of their surroundings. In these cultures, orientation in space isn't just an afterthought. It's a crucial part of their daily lives. They learn to use the sun's position and the landscape around them to determine directions, which sharpens their navigation skills. For instance, instead of saying, "It's to your left," a speaker might say, "It's to the southeast." This way of thinking not only enhances spatial awareness, but can also influence how these communities relate to their environment. How fascinating is it that language can shape our perception of the world? Here's a wild fact about mobsters and trials. In the US, mobsters face a tough battle in court with an impressive 89% conviction rate, making it hard for them to escape justice. One major reason for this high figure is the effectiveness of the Witness Protection Program, which plays a crucial role in bringing criminals to justice. When mobsters find themselves on trial, witnesses who once feared for their safety can now provide vital testimonies without hesitation, thanks to the protection they receive. These witnesses are moved to safe locations, given new identities, and trained to adapt to their new lives, allowing them to share their stories. As a result, juries often hear first-hand accounts of mob activities, which bolsters the prosecution's case and makes it much harder for mobsters to win their trials. Why do you think witness protection is so effective? Here's a wild fact about Sardinia's centenarians. This beautiful Italian island boasts one of the highest concentrations of people aged 100 and over. What's their secret? Researchers believe it's a mix of delicious food and a vibrant lifestyle. Sardinians eat a diet rich in local cheeses, fresh fruits, vegetables, and, yes, some wonderful wine. But it's not just about the food. The island's rugged landscape keeps them physically active, whether they're climbing hills or tending to their gardens. This combination of nutritious eating and regular exercise plays a key role in their longevity. Plus, strong family connections and a close-knit community support their mental well-being. Who wouldn't want to enjoy life in such a picturesque place while celebrating reaching a century? What can we learn from these centenarians about living longer and happier lives? What if I told you Dakota has no voter registration? In a surprising twist, Dakota is the only state in the United States where citizens can step into the voting booth without registering beforehand. This unique setup makes it incredibly easy for residents to cast their votes, encouraging more people to participate in the democratic process. Imagine being able to head to the polls on Election Day, showing your ID, and voting right then and there. This simple system not only facilitates greater access to voting, but also aims to reduce barriers that might discourage participation, such as complicated registration processes. It opens the door for individuals who may have missed deadlines or those who have moved recently. By eliminating registration requirements, Dakota showcases a refreshing take on voter accessibility. Do you think more states should adopt this approach to empower their citizens to engage in elections? Ever wondered why the U.S. ditched gold? In 1933, during the difficult times of the Great Depression, the United States made a monumental shift by abandoning the gold standard. Before this change, U.S. currency was backed by gold, meaning that every dollar bill had a tangible value tied to the precious metal. As the economy struggled, this system limited the government's ability to manage money supply and respond to financial crises. By transitioning to paper money, the government aimed to stabilize the economy and encourage more spending. This bold move allowed for more flexible monetary policies, enabling the Federal Reserve to adjust interest rates and expand credit more easily. Although this decision sparked controversy and concern about inflation, it ultimately paved the way for a more resilient economy. So the move from gold to paper was more than just a change in currency. It was a crucial step toward economic recovery. Surprisingly, it's a fact that some fruits can be toxic. Take the nightshade plant Solanum nigrum, for example. This intriguing plant produces fruit that is actually poisonous when it's unripe, but becomes completely safe to eat once it ripens. This curious twist in its life cycle serves a clever purpose. By keeping the unripe fruit toxic, Solanum nigrum discourages hungry animals and insects from munching on the seeds before they have a chance to mature and be spread. This natural defense mechanism ensures that the plant can reproduce effectively, allowing its seeds to be carried away to new locations where they can grow into new plants. Although it's fascinating to observe this protective strategy, it's essential to remember that not all ripe fruits are safe. Some nightshade relatives can still be harmful. Always do your research before trying new fruits. What is Raynaud's syndrome, and how does it affect you? Raynaud's syndrome is a medical condition that can significantly impact your daily life. This condition affects blood circulation, particularly in the fingers and toes. When someone with Raynaud's experiences a trigger, like cold temperatures or stress, the small blood vessels constrict. This causes the skin to change colors, often turning white or blue, before returning to a normal red as circulation improves. While it might seem like a minor issue, those episodes can be quite painful and uncomfortable, leading to numbness or tingling sensations. It's important to note that Raynaud's can vary in severity. Some people experience mild symptoms, while others suffer frequent and severe attacks. Managing Raynaud's often involves lifestyle changes, such as keeping warm and reducing stress. In some cases, medication may be prescribed to help improve blood flow. Understanding this syndrome is key to coping with its effects and maintaining a healthier lifestyle. Is it really true that feeding pigeons is illegal? In San Francisco, yes. This quirky law prohibits giving food to pigeons on sidewalks and streets. The city's Public Works Department takes this regulation seriously, emphasizing the need for cleaner neighborhoods and healthier bird populations. When people feed pigeons, it can lead to various problems like increased droppings, which can damage public spaces and create health risks. Moreover, overfeeding can harm the birds themselves by leading to poor diets and dependence on human food. Instead of fostering a flourishing bird population, feeding can disrupt their natural foraging behaviors. This unique law aims to keep both the city looking tidy and the birds healthy. So if you're in San Francisco and tempted to share your snack with a pigeon, think twice. You might be breaking the law. Did you know Australia has a giant banana attraction? This quirky landmark, located in the town of Coffs Harbour, is a fiberglass structure that stands an impressive 15 meters tall. Known as the Big Banana, this playful monument celebrates the region's banana industry and has become a must-visit spot for tourists and locals alike. Visitors can snap a selfie with this oversized fruit, which has been delighting travelers since it was built in 1964. The Big Banana is not just a quirky photo op. It also features a range of fun activities, including a water park and a banana-themed ride. As you explore the site, you can learn about banana farming and even taste delicious banana treats. This giant banana serves as a whimsical reminder of the creativity that flourishes when communities come together. Next time you think of Australia, remember that it's home to some wonderfully wacky attractions. Can you believe there are no bridges over the Amazon? The Amazon River, one of the longest rivers in the world, flows through South America, mainly in Brazil, and is a stunning natural wonder. Despite its vast size and importance, the river is entirely free of bridges. This might sound surprising, but the dense rainforest on either side makes it difficult to build and maintain them. The river itself is often too wide and deep, while the land surrounding it is filled with wildlife and indigenous communities who depend on the natural environment. Instead of bridges, many people rely on boats to cross the river, which adds to the rich tapestry of cultural and economic life in the region. Without bridges, the Amazon remains a remarkable example of a river that flows unrestrained by human construction. This unique aspect not only preserves the natural beauty of the area, but also presents challenges for transportation and infrastructure. So next time you think of the Amazon River, imagine a world where it flows freely, untouched by steel and concrete. Is it really true that escaping prison is legal in Mexico? Surprisingly, in Mexico, the law allows for prison escapes because many view the instinct to flee as a basic human right. This unique viewpoint is also shared by countries like Germany and Austria, where escaping is not illegal. However, this doesn't mean it's a free-for-all. If someone breaks out and commits any additional crimes while on the run, they can still face serious penalties. So technically, while the act of escaping isn't seen as a crime in itself, the consequences of what happens during or after the escape can lead to more legal troubles. This unusual legal perspective sparks discussions about human rights, justice systems, and the survival instincts that drive people to seek freedom. The complexities of law and morality make it a fascinating topic, raising questions about whether such laws should exist and how they reflect our views on freedom and punishment. Should escaping from prison be viewed differently when considering a person's basic desires for liberty? Did you know Paris had sewer tours in the 1800s? In the 19th century, the City of Light took a rather unconventional turn by showcasing its sewer system as an engineering wonder, attracting curious tourists from around the globe. The sewers of Paris, considered innovative for their time, were even designed to improve the city's sanitation and prevent disease. Wealthy visitors would pay good money for guided tours, bravely navigating through the dark and damp tunnels filled with sewage. These guided experiences, while unromantic, offered a unique glimpse into a vital part of urban infrastructure. For many, it was a chance to marvel at the engineering genius that kept the city functioning, albeit in a rather smelly environment. Imagine stepping into a world beneath the streets where history and sewage intertwined. Who would brave such a tour today? Prepare to be amazed by World Toilet Day. Celebrated every year on November 19th, this unique day shines a spotlight on a crucial issue: the global sanitation crisis. Did you know that millions of people around the world still lack access to proper toilet facilities? This not only affects their health, but also their dignity and safety. World Toilet Day aims to raise awareness and encourage action towards achieving sanitation for all. The day brings together governments, organizations, and communities, urging them to work on solutions that provide cleaner and safer toilets for everyone. It highlights the importance of proper sanitation as a fundamental human right and a key factor in improving overall public health. So next time you use the restroom, remember that thousands still face daily challenges without this basic necessity. How can we create change together? What if I told you someone held their breath for 24 minutes? On March 27, 2021, Croatian Budimir Šobat amazed the world by holding his breath underwater for a staggering 24 minutes and 37 seconds. This incredible feat far surpasses the average person's capability, which usually ranges from just 30 to 90 seconds. Šobat's achievement required intense training and preparation as he focused on improving his lung capacity and calming his mind. Divers and freedivers often practice techniques like hyperventilation and relaxation to push their limits. Šobat's record is part of a growing interest in breath holding, showcasing not just physical prowess, but also mental discipline. So what drives someone to attempt such a bold challenge? It's a blend of curiosity about human potential and the thrill of testing one's own limits. Imagine the focus and strength it takes to break a record like this. Is it really true that oarworms live in us? The oarworm, measuring only about 3 millimeters long, is astonishingly one of the tiniest organisms found within the human body. These minuscule creatures usually make their home in the intestines, where they can coexist with us without causing harm. Oarworms belong to a group called nematodes and play a role in helping break down food, contributing to our digestion. Most people might not ever notice their presence, as they are so small and blend into the vast ecosystem of our gut. Researchers have discovered that these tiny organisms can adapt to their host's environment, making them fascinating subjects for scientific study. While the thought of having such little guests inside us may seem strange, these creatures illustrate the incredible complexity of our bodies and the multitude of life forms they can support. Isn't nature full of surprising connections? Is it really true that skin regenerates every month? Yes, it's fascinating. Our skin is constantly renewing itself, shedding old cells and replacing them with new ones. This process takes about 28 days, giving us a fresh layer of skin on a regular basis. The outermost layer, called the epidermis, is composed of cells that die off and are sloughed away, making way for cells from deeper layers. This renewal is important not just for aesthetics, but also for health, as it helps to protect our bodies from infection and injury. Factors like age, diet, and hydration can affect how quickly this regeneration happens. For instance, younger people often experience faster skin turnover, while those who are older may notice it's a bit slower. This is why skincare routines often emphasize regular exfoliation and hydration to support skin health. So the next time you look in the mirror, remember that your skin is a dynamic organ, working tirelessly behind the scenes to keep you looking and feeling great. Have you ever seen wings above the clouds? Their sight often opens a door to a broader, mystical realm. This intriguing concept echoes the reflections of Emile, a remarkable author born in 1922 who shares a unique connection to Christopher Robin, the beloved character from the tales of Ubushu Puhatku. These enchanting stories invite children into a world bursting with mystery and acrobatics, where adventures unfold with every turn. The narrative intertwines with themes of imagination and freedom, much like the wings that glide gracefully above the clouds and soar over rolling waves. By tapping into the magical essence of childhood, Emile's writing encourages readers to embrace curiosity and wonder. Each tale teaches us that life is not just a direct path, but a delightful journey filled with unexpected twists and turns. So next time you gaze at the sky or watch waves crash, remember there's more to see above and beyond our regular days. Wings may just be a sign that magic lies ahead. Most people don't know this, but Denmark's flag is ancient. The Dannebrog, Denmark's national flag, is believed to be the oldest flag still in use by an independent nation, dating back to 1625. This striking flag features a bold white Nordic cross on a vivid red background, symbolizing Christianity in the country's maritime heritage. Legend has it that the flag fell from the sky during a battle, inspiring Danish forces to victory. Over the centuries, the Dannebrog has become a powerful symbol of Danish identity, celebrated during holidays, national events, and even family gatherings. It's not just a flag, it's a living piece of history, connecting generations of Danes. Each time the flag is raised, it tells stories of bravery and tradition that have shaped the nation. So the next time you see the Dannebrog fluttering in the wind, remember you're witnessing a remarkable piece of history that has stood the test of time. Guess what really drives Hollywood mysteries? In 1976, while filming The $6 Million Man, a surprising event unfolded when a crew member accidentally broke what he believed was a mannequin's arm. To his astonishment, it turned out to be the remains of Elmer McCurdy, a long-forgotten outlaw from the early 1900s. McCurdy's body had been mummified and displayed as a sideshow attraction, making its way through various carnivals and even a film studio before ending up on set. This bizarre twist led to a renewed interest in his life and tragic fate. The discovery sparked debates about how we treat the deceased and their legacies. Eventually, in 1977, McCurdy was finally laid to rest with the respect he deserved, marking the end of a strange journey that began with his untimely death in a shootout. Who would have thought a simple filming mistake could unravel such a haunting tale? Avocados pack a protein punch like no other fruit. It might surprise you to learn that this creamy green delight is not just a tasty addition to your meals, but also a surprising source of protein. We often think of fruits as sweet treats filled with sugars, but avocados turn that idea on its head. Weighing about 300 grams, a whole avocado contains around 6 grams of protein, which is more than any other fruit out there. This makes avocados an excellent choice for those looking to boost their protein intake without consuming animal products. Plus, avocados are packed with healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals, making them a powerhouse of nutrition. You can enjoy them sliced on toast, blended into smoothies, or mixed into salads for a delicious twist. Next time you pass by the avocados in the grocery store, remember that these unique fruits not only bring flavor to your dishes, but also contribute to your daily protein needs. Isn't it fascinating how nature provides such nutritious options in unexpected places? A groundbreaking invention changed our lives forever. In 1989, British computer scientist Tim Berners-Lee created the World Wide Web, a revolutionary platform that allowed users to share information worldwide through hypertext. Imagine being able to click on a link and instantly access a wealth of knowledge from anywhere on the planet. This innovation transformed how we communicate, learn, shop, and enjoy entertainment. Before the web, sharing information was often limited and slow, but now, with over 4.5 billion internet users, the flow of data is faster and more efficient than ever. From online classes that offer learning opportunities to people of all ages, to shopping from the comfort of home, the World Wide Web has reshaped everyday life into something interconnected and dynamic. Can you imagine a day without the web, with all the resources and connections it provides? Is it really true that Lake Baikal is the deepest lake? This fascinating body of water, located in Siberia, holds the title as the deepest lake in the world, reaching depths of over 5,149 feet. That's deeper than the height of many skyscrapers. What makes Lake Baikal even more remarkable is that it contains about 20% of the Earth's unfrozen fresh water, which is a stunning statistic given that this is a single lake. Each year, countless visitors flock to its shores, drawn not only by its immense size but also by its unique biodiversity. Lake Baikal is home to a variety of species found nowhere else, including the Baikal seal, which adds to the lake's intrigue. Additionally, the surrounding area features stunning landscapes, with mountains and forests that are teeming with wildlife. This beautiful and ancient lake is over 25 million years old, making it one of the oldest lakes in the world. With its incredible depth, unique ecosystem, and breathtaking scenery, Lake Baikal truly is a natural wonder that deserves exploration.